Welcome back, everybody. Couch Surfing Podcast, Season 3, Episode 7. The pill is gone.
The pill's gone.
The pill is gone, I think.
They scanned you?
If you've been following our story here for the past couple episodes, it's been a doozy. I got an x-ray today of my body. And the x-ray tech was like, at the end of it, I asked, I was like, our co-host, or our special guest, Ashlyn, is still alive. Still well. Thanks for tuning in. But I asked the x-ray tech, I'm like, so you see a pill in there or anything? And she's like, well, I'm no doctor. And I'm like, well, I know, but you should probably be able to see if there's a fucking pill in my body or not,
Yeah.
She's like, well, I don't see anything, but I'm not a doctor. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Liability, legal reasons. You can't tell me that it's not in there. But she's like, yeah, it could be hiding. I'm like, okay. I don't think it's in there.
No?
I think it's gone. I think I missed it. I guess somehow I missed it. I was really trying, man.
Your stomach acid just is so strong that it just dissolved it.
But yeah, so I guess it's gone. We'll get the official results.
Do they have pictures of you then?
Yeah. I wish
When does it stop taking pictures?
I don't know. Like it stopped taking photos the moment I took the device off my body.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
Like that was receiving the photos, so it was only there for like 8-9 hours. That's the long it was on there for. But I need to ask, like, see if I can get some of those photos.
I was gonna say they should just leave it on you so that it just continues to
I
take
know. I'm
pictures till
surprised.
you know it's out of you.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised it does that. They don't do something like that, but
Well,
it's a pretty big ass device and stuff. It'd be annoying to have to wear that all the time.
oh, I gotcha.
But yeah, pill is out. We think pill free. Now I can go get a CAT scan.
I was gonna say,
MRI. Let's go, baby.
You're gonna try it, see what happens.
Fuck it. As soon as it starts, Jordan, fuck.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so that's some good news, life update for you. Heading out to the islands, Mexico, Bahamas, and stuff here on Saturday. So 2 days from now, we're out of here.
For a week?
For a full week. I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Man. I'm just ready. Ooh, I'm checked out this week. I feel so bad. One of my boss guy. He's like, hey, he's going for a promotion. He messaged me. He's like, hey, I have my interview for my promotion next week. So I need everyone to hit their numbers this week. I'm like, oof. Whew, no, can't do it, brother. I'm sorry. That sucks. I can't go up to it right now. I'm sorry. I can get halfway there. Can't do it. I got other stuff I got to worry about. Only thing I was worried about this week, I have 4 people that start on Monday, and I need to get all the paperwork done and make sure they're all ready to go. That's my priority.
Yeah.
They go in, I get money. Can't worry about the other stuff. I'm going for a week.
Damn.
So I was like, yeah, sorry, bud. Part of the job, it sucks. You only rely on other people. That's Sorry. Maybe a week after my cruise, I'll come back strong. Don't you worry. But
do you think? I mean, would that honestly really?
No, it's not. No, it just makes him look even better.
Yeah,
he's doing such a good job. I'm probably gonna write an email tomorrow to his the people he's interviewing, which is my boss's boss, whatever, higher up, and just be like, hey, this guy's been amazing. He's literally helped me over the past month. You've seen the stats. Locked all these people up. He's awesome. So I'll probably do that just as a little morale boost for it. So when they look at my numbers, so what the fuck's up with this guy? And I'm like, oh no, he gave a good letter. He's good. I'm like, cool.
He gave a good letter.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's just kind of where we're at. The only other update I got is, did I tell you I've been running? I told myself,
on the treadmill?
Yeah, I told myself, I'm not gonna be that guy that runs and then talks about running all the time. But here I am talking about my running. I've been doing 5K runs, 3 to probably at most 4 times a week. And today, new personal record, got to 28 minutes and 15 seconds.
You broke the 30?
Broke the 30. I broke 30 on Monday. I got 30 on the dot.
And you're like...
I even slowed down. I probably could have got 29 something, but I was like, I'm fucking dying. So I slowed down and got it right on 30. I timed it perfectly. Yeah. And then today I pushed it. And I was like, all right, cool. 28.15. So I'm just going to keep trying to get 28 until it gets kind of easier. Mm-hmm. And then see if I can go for 27 or something.
You'll be able to go for 27.
It'd be cool.
Pretty soon, Benton's going to be running marathons and stuff.
Marathons. So I told my doctor about this because I had my yearly physical. Mm-hmm. He said, "Oh, you're running." I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, you're not dying? Your heart?" No. Surprisingly, heart is great. No problems. Doesn't hurt. Don't feel like I'm gonna throw up. Recovery's really quick after I stop. Easy. She's like, "Well, what's? Do you know the rate?" I'm like, "Yeah. When I'm running, it's 189." She goes, "That's a little high." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm running." She's like, "It shouldn't be that high, even when you're running." I'm like, "Okay, well, what do you mean?" She's like, "Well, can you run slower?" I'm like, "I'm already running kind of at a jogging pace, 5.5 miles an hour. I'm not sprinting.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fucking have to power walk if I go any slower. That defeats the purpose of this." I'm like, "I feel fine." She's like, "Yeah, but you're wearing your heart down a lot." I'm like, "Okay. Fuck it." So now she wants me to wear a heart monitor. In a couple of weeks, she's gonna strap one on for me for 48 hours. I gotta wear that bad boy. And she wants me to run, do a 5K with it on to see what's happening. So I said, "Okay."
Damn.
Yeah. Just one thing after another, man.
The saga continues.
It's just one thing after another. It's rough.
It's tough, man.
But that's life.
It's a tough life.
Yeah. Been trying to go with more of the motto lately, and it's something I'm trying to start. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Fuck it. Trying to get more of that mentality. It is what it is. Literally everyone could die. It is what it is.
Benton's gone off the deep end, folks.
That's what I'm trying to get. Just numb.
Just completely feelingless.
Yeah, I need to go back to therapy.
Well, I went to therapy today.
Oh, was that today?
With Sarah, yeah.
That's right. That was today. Good time?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about all sorts of stuff, and it goes by so fast. It's 55 minutes is
It's 55, wow.
Yeah.
Usually they're 45 to 50. They usually let the...
Dude, I think she let us stay for an hour and 5 minutes.
It must have been the last clients maybe or something like that. Usually
it's get the...
it's usually therapists are 15 or 45 minutes to 50. So they have 10 to 15 minutes for notes to write all the stuff like that you talked about, bathroom break or something like that, before the next session. They're on back to back to backs and stuff, because they need 10 minutes to do their notes stuff. Grace does I think that as well, and then she writes her notes and stuff. She would know better.
She would know better.
She's kind of a therapist, I guess. I don't know. Talks to kids.
Talks to kids.
Aren't we all kids? What is a kid?
I'm a kid.
What is a kid?
A kid?
What is the definition? Learn the definition of migrant and immigrant today. Fun fact. Found that was an interesting one. A migrant. So we can be someone even moving from Suffolk to Virginia Beach can be a migrant. A migrant could be something that just moves across a boundary in a way. Mm-hmm. And it could be that's short term or long term. A immigrant is usually across a state or international border line and is intent to stay indefinitely. Learned that today. Fun fact. Pretty cool.
I'm trying to immigrate to Hawaii.
Dude, you're fucking telling me, man. How much do you think it would cost to ship a car over to Hawaii?
Too much money.
But what
just to ship the car?
Yeah, a van. But what if that's my house?
$4,000 or $5,000. Well,
that's what I'm saying.
They don't allow van life or like
Really?
bus. Yeah.
That makes so much sense because I feel like it would just be overran.
Yeah.
I feel like we just overran that place. Would just be vans everywhere. Fuck, that's so
it
smart.
probably like not already is, but there's probably.
No, I'm sure there's people that do, but
Yeah.
maybe their grandfather did or something.
Yeah,
like
I don't know
that
how that all works, but apparently it's like not allowed. Like, there's not even really anywhere if you had a bus that you converted into an RV where you can stay.
Yeah,
in
I'm
an
sure
RV.
parking's fucking crazy there and stuff too. Like,
Yeah.
damn.
So
Well, I
you
guess
literally
that-
just got to live out of your car, which is basically what that is, but without it being
Minivan?
decked out.
Can I get a minivan?
Yeah, I don't know.
I could live.
I mean, you can have a minivan, so it's like
I could do the minivan life.
you could try to figure it out. I'm sure you could
Dude.
find someone you could pay them to
I
stay
got-
in their driveway or their.
Oh yeah, I got it. You know, look that. Find me 2 palm trees.
Find me 2 phones.
Find me 2 palm trees on the beach.
There are plenty of homeless people, so you'd fit right in.
Yeah. What do you? Do you have a guess at what the homeless ratio population is of Hawaii?
Like on Oahu.
Yeah, I guess it's not. You got it. It's like probably per island.
I don't know. I'd say probably at a high end, like 4 or 5%. That seemed way too high, actually.
Is it homelessness? What do you call it?
Yeah, homelessness.
I spell Hawaii. There we go. Homeless rate. This is 41.
41 out of 1,000 or 41?
I think it's 41 out of 10,000.
41 out of 10,000.
What is
Holy cow.
does high? Yeah, 40. Pretty much 45 people per 10,000
Okay.
are homeless,
So that's pretty small.
or mentally ill, or addicted, or have PTSD.
Yeah, those all are typically.
Yeah, they kind of all put them together. It's not really telling me like I want a
So what
fucking
is that?
percentage, but it's not. It's just not giving me a percentage.
Yeah, it's just it's 10,000.
10%. 10% of Hawaii is below poverty level.
Yeah, I would say that for sure. And that's yeah.
There's an article. Why do homeless people go to Hawaii?
Because it's warm.
I mean, if I was gonna pick a place, I feel like I'd probably go there.
Yeah. That or like Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
which Hawaii is a much better version of Puerto Rico.
Yeah. I'd rather go there too. But yeah, so good stuff. Been running. Finished Lord of the Rings today.
Yeah.
It's great.
On the treadmill.
On the treadmill. It was the ending very different, or it's not very different. It's just is different than the movie ending. Because there's things that are missing, and I'm wondering if in the book 2 that picks up like the first chapter is going to be like the movie ending of the first one.
Yeah.
Like I wonder what happens in the movie ending is what's in the beginning of the second book.
Gotcha.
So I'll be curious to see because someone in the movie someone dies, like kind of at the end of the end of the movie, and no one died in the book. So I'm like, when this motherfucker gonna die? So something's got to be coming up.
Never dies.
That would be interesting. That'd be very interesting. That would get me. So, but I'm bringing the book onto the cruise.
Nice.
So I'm gonna bring the book on a cruise. I'm hoping to get. It'd be cool if I can get like halfway, maybe through the book. I actually have no idea how many chapters there are gonna be. I can tell you though, right now. Maybe there are 21 chapters.
21. Can you?
And the first chapter of the book, that guy's dying, 100%. It's literally the name of the book. It says the departure of Boromir. That guy's gotta die. And I don't know, unless he's leaving to go somewhere. I'm pretty sure that bad boy's dead.
that would be kind of funny if he left to go somewhere and they killed him in the movie, but he didn't.
Yeah,
He just never comes back up, so they just killed him.
that'd be really interesting. I don't know. I haven't watched any
You're
YouTube.
probably very right.
I've been watching
You would know
YouTube.
way
This guy's gotta die. And I don't understand what's the point of killing him in the movie if he doesn't die in the book, you know? But there's 21, so for me to get halfway to, what's that, 1 something?
10 or 11.
Okay. Let's do. Well,
It's probably more about the time though.
Yeah, but that first chapter, 23, super short. Next one after that, hour and 5, then 47, then an hour and a half, then an hour, then an hour, then an hour, then an hour.
What are you going to be doing all day on the cruise?
Well, that's the thing. So I'm gonna still try to run on the cruise, so I'll be able to get a chapter in there. And then if I like last year, we laid out like a lot, like tan. So if we're tanning, like I'm gonna be listening to the book. That's like the one thing I can't do.
Just lay in the sun.
I cannot, like here at the beach and stuff like that. When we go, like Grace just like fucking lays there and takes it from the sun. I cannot just get fucked by the sun for an hour, 2 hours like straight. Like I just can't do it.
I'm not very. I just get so bored.
It's bored. It's uncomfortable.
It's just hot.
It's because it's just hot. I need to be moving around, distract myself, surfing, swimming, throwing a ball, digging a hole in the sand, just trying to, you know. That's like what I want to do.
Yeah.
But laying there, you got me for a solid 3 minutes.
I was going to say like 10.
You got me for a solid 3 minutes, maybe 5. Oof. Like I'm like counting minutes when I'm laying there. I'm like, we'll be there. I'm like, I'm still laying down. Fuck. And then I close my eyes. Like, anyone want to go for a walk? I'm like, no. I'm like, ugh. I hate this people.
That's funny.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get my tan on. I'm white, bro. You were in the Instagram. Sarah told you. You were on Instagram today.
Yeah, I think I knew that. Yeah.
You were planning. Was that Colton and the other guy planting?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We were Colson. We
Colson.
were pinching off the tops of the lavender and
That's what I was wondering what y'all were doing. I was like, it doesn't look like you were planting, like push anything in. It looked like everything was done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw the and so I think I'm gonna unfollow the account.
Yeah. You should. You definitely should.
Yeah, I'm gonna unfollow it. You cool if I unfollow right now?
Yeah, I don't care at all.
I kind of got my fill after I saw you. Look, you were right there. You're on the fucking top. Hold on.
Was so funny. So
you were literally
one of the guys I used to work with, Greg. Greg is awesome. If you're watching, dude, just send me a text. Let me know that you saw this.
Wait, what's the account?
Veg Out
That's what I'm just saying.
Farm, I believe. Maybe Veg Out Gardens. Farm, it would be PH.
Dude, am I drunk? I cannot find this thing. I just saw the account. I gotta go to my likes now. Keep talking.
Anyway,
I'll find it.
Greg's gonna think that is so funny that you're like, I'm unfollowing.
I think I'm good on follow. I saw you.
So
I feel pretty good about it.
Greg hit me up.
Who's Greg?
Greg is somebody I used to work with.
Where?
At Veg Out.
Okay.
And he's funny. But he saw that Brad had posted like hiring farmers, hiring growers, and he said, did y'all quit? Talking about me and Colson. And I was like, I put in my 2 weeks.
You did today? Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
You did?
Yeah.
What did he say? Tell me the story.
Honestly,
tell the story.
Well, okay. I'll start closer to the beginning. So, I've been thinking about getting a new job for a while, but I've sort of just been like, just thinking about it, like not really doing anything. So, I finally just got to a point where I was like, if I don't do something now,
yeah,
then it's going to be summer and I'm going to be stuck here.
Dude, there it is. Found it.
Yeah.
There you are.
So, basically, I went to one of Sarah's kids' basketball games.
Damn, they just lost a follower.
with her, and one of the kids on the other team was Mike Johnson, the bar manager at Union's son.
Okay.
So
That's right.
Mike worked there when I worked there, which was basically from the time the restaurant opened until I think Mike left like maybe right before. Like he left in 2019, toward the end of 2019, and I left 2020. But then Mike came back after I left for a short amount of time, I think. But anyway, the point being is that Mike is really good friends with Brian. So Brian had called Mike, like, I guess a week or something before, and had asked him, like, if he would take any bartending shifts if Brian needed him to, like, if staff was short. And Mike is switching careers, and he's like, no. So I see Mike at this basketball game, and I talk with him, and I'm telling him, like, oh, yeah, like, I work on this farm, but I'm, like, looking for something, but I just, don't really know. And he was like, well, and then he tells me all that, and he's like, well, you should hit up Brian. So I called Brian on Tuesday. Yeah. And left a voicemail, and then he called me back and was like, what's going on, like this and that. And I was just like, yeah, like I'm at this place that's not really that great. I think that I'd be better off.
Switch it up.
Yeah, being in the restaurant industry with like flexible schedule, and so that I can focus on, like, I can manage my time better.
Not whatever you want to do, yeah.
Yeah, so
things you're looking to accomplish.
And he was like, well, yeah, I'll get in touch with the manager at Union Ale House because he's, like, not really... He has people in charge of all that now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, then it was one of those, like... You know how you showed me last week after we got off the podcast how it was, like, a phone number at, like, an email? So it was like he sent a text message from a phone number email address to me.
Did it come to you as a text message or as an email?
As an email. So I was confused because it looked like so spammy.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like...
Delete.
Well, I just like didn't know what the number... Because it's just the phone number. So then I looked up the phone number. Or Sarah looked up the phone number and was like, oh, it's Brian.
Does Sarah have Brian's phone number?
No, she just did it on my phone. Because I was like... It seemed like it was Brian because that's the only person I had talked to that would have been like, are you available tomorrow or Thursday between 10 and 3?
That's what it said?
Or yeah, are you available tomorrow or Thursday between 10 and 3? That's all it said. From T-Mobile Mail.
Wow.
And I was like, well, at first I was just confused because I didn't know who it was. But then I was like, oh, I bet it's him. And I was wondering if just he did it that way because then he could blind carbon copy her, the manager, so that she could know when I was...
Yeah.
Anyway, as opposed to like a text.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, this is Tuesday night, so I haven't put in my 2 weeks yet. So I was like, yeah, I'll do Thursday at 10. So then I basically set myself up to have to tell Brad that I'm giving him my 2 weeks. Hope that he doesn't just like say something dumb to me to make me like angry to freak out to not actually have to do my 2 weeks, which wouldn't have been that bad.
Yeah.
But then I also have to tell him, as long as that goes well, that I need the next day morning off so that I can go to
a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, I was like, I straight up told him, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go have a meeting like with... So basically Wednesday I come into work and I'm always the first one to work, no doubt. And I'm starting to work or something, and I'm in the greenhouse, and then Colson comes in, and Colson knows that I'm gonna quit because he was with me the day before, which we can get into in a second, how much all the stuff down there that we've been doing, but he knew. So then he comes in, and I guess he must have, like, when he got there, Brad was there too. So he like just gave me a look like, Brad's coming, like. I said, because when he first came in, I said, today's the day. And he was like, I could tell that Brad was coming. So Brad comes in and Colson's like, oh, well, I'm going to go water these seedlings over here. And he walks out, and I was like, "Hey, Brad, I got some bad news." And he was like, "Oh no, what?" And I was like, "I got some other opportunities going on, and I'm gonna be putting in my 2 weeks. My last day is gonna be March 15th." And he was like, "Oh no," but like, all right, that was quick technical difficulty.
So,
but,
oh no, this is what you said, Brad. It was like, oh no, but
yeah. So he was sort of just like it didn't seem fake, but it sort of did in a way. Like I could tell that he was like I was maybe expecting this, but like bummer, but like not really. I don't know. He was like, it was almost like he was sincere in saying, like, in his own head he's like, oh no, but like out loud he was like, oh no, because like that's just sort of
in his head he's
how
like,
he
fuck
is. And so I was like, yeah, like, you know, he was like, well, what are you going to be doing? And I was like, oh, like, going back to the restaurant I used to work at, you know, they have positions open, and they're opening up another restaurant, I believe, out in Chesapeake, so there could be opportunities there too.
Yeah.
So I'm just, yeah. And then...
Does Sam still work there?
Yeah, so I texted him and let him know that I was coming back, and he was like, "No way!" Like,
dude, I'd be so happy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'd be so happy.
So, but yeah, and then he was like, oh, and then I had to ask him. I was like, "And tomorrow, like at 10, I have a meeting, so I'm gonna probably leave here around 9:30, but like I'm hoping that it'll only be an hour,
so I'll come back,
so I can use that as my lunch break, because we get an hour lunch break."
Yeah.
So I was like, so I just won't take lunch, and he's like, oh no, like it's fine, like take whatever time you need.
Don't worry, man, just don't fucking come back, it's fine.
I like literally was like waiting for something like that, but yeah. He was really nice about it, sort of, and like it was weird because I was not expecting that. Which the day before I was like yes, like after I got the call from Brian, like in my head I was already hired.
Yeah.
So
you should have jumped the gun a little bit on it. Yeah. Before the meeting. Hey, I got another job, brother. I got a meeting. I got the job already in the bag.
So, yeah, no, literally in my head I'm like, I have the job, like, so I don't need to be
Goes to the meeting. Yeah, I don't know if we need you. You're like, oh, okay. Hey, Brad.
I would have found something else.
I'm going to take that 2 weeks back, bro.
I would have found something else. Don't worry. No, then you apply to the...
Apply to the job posting. He's like, yeah, I just wanted... He says, I'll hire you. $2 less an hour for you, like, at a lower rate. Oh, fuck. You got to start over.
That's funny.
That'd be good.
Oh man,
that's rich.
But so yeah, I don't even know what I was
saying.
All
right, sorry, I fucked up. You had the meeting. How'd the meeting go?
So yeah, that was today. So I left at 9:30 and got there, and I walked in, and it's 10 o'clock is right when they open.
Mm-hmm.
So, or not open, but the staff gets there to open.
Yeah.
So I walked in, and I was like, there was a server, and I was like, hey, like,
I'm hungry.
Well, I also didn't know if I was meeting with Brian or a manager, so like I assumed I was meeting with the manager, but I had only spoken with Brian.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be meeting with Brian or a manager, but I'm here to talk to somebody in charge, basically.
Who the fuck's in charge?
So then the server goes to walk over, and I think Amy heard and turned and started walking over, and I was like, hey, like, I'm Christian, like, I don't know if... And she's like, oh, yeah, Brian told me about you. She goes, do you have your resume? And I was like, no, I don't have my resume. I'm like, why would I need that?
Damn it, Christian.
So she's like, oh, no, it's fine. Like, she grabs a napkin and a pen, and she was like, I'll write some notes.
Oh, my God.
So we sit down, and I'm wearing this sweatshirt, and she was like, the soul of surfing. Like, I like your sweatshirt. I have, I think she said 2 sons. We used to live down on the Gulf Coast in Alabama, and we would be in the water kneeboarding and doing stuff all the time.
I was like, on the Gulf, you get waves,
She was like, there weren't really waves to surf, but like, you know, we grew up on the water. Or they grew up on the water, so she's like, I really like water sports. Like, it's cool that you surf. And I was like, yeah, like, thanks. Like, cool. And she was like, all right, like, so just tell me what you, how long did you used to work at Union? So I guess she didn't know anything.
Oh, well, so I was like, I like ran this place better.
Literally, I was like, well, like, I started as a server when we, you know, first opened.
Yeah, like, I was here when this motherfucker first opened.
Yeah, I was like, I was part of the initial hire, and I started out as a server, and then, you know, as people leave, became a bartender, and then bar manager, and I just like told her about COVID and whatnot. And when I left, and I was like, yeah, like I just wasn't really
Right headspace.
Yeah, and she was like, I was talking about how like I just was tired of hearing everybody talk about everything that was happening at the bar and whatnot. And she's like, yeah, knowing our regulars, I can see why you left.
That's good. That's a good sign. It's a good sign.
So I was like, yeah, and she was like, so like, were you like a key holder? And I was like, yeah, like I was like the guy. Like,
yeah, I ran this. I actually ran this fucking place.
She was like, oh, okay, yeah. So,
I was you.
Before you was a position.
Before you were you, I was you.
I was just getting paid to be a bartender doing everything. But so yeah, and then basically she was like, okay, cool, like we just were, I mean, it was like 5 minutes, 7 minutes maybe.
Cool, you want to go around the bar, make a drink, show everyone, and so I'm going to go to the...
So then she was like, she's like, here, write down your email and your...
number, all the stuff.
Yeah, your number and whatnot,
contacts, yeah.
And your last 4 of your social, and I'll make a thing for you. She's like, if you want, I'll give you my number. And I like had my phone up, but then I shut it down, and she was like, oh no, like, you're hired, like, you can have my... And I was like, I don't know what I was doing, but I was like, oh yeah, like, okay. And she's like, yeah, I like you, like, you're hired. And I was like, cool.
Dude, alright. So you did get the job.
Yeah. So she was like...
You're like, no, I didn't.
So, well, no, what's funny is like, I don't even know, like, I guess I'm going to be a server. I mean, I don't care at all. Like, it was funny. Sarah's like, so what?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Like, server, bartender, manager? And I'm like, I have no idea, actually, but I'm hired.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll probably get a server, you get back up to speed on everything, what's going on, and then you can talk to them about, like, hey, like, Chesapeake, what's going on out there? Like, you need stuff out there, like...
Yeah, so, I'm thinking, like, so that's what we were talking about. She's like, well, when can you start? And I was like, well, I gave my 2 weeks yesterday, and I told him March 15th, because our pay period is 1st through the 15th, so I figure I get one more paycheck. And she was like, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And I was like, but
unless you want to give me an advance right now.
I was like, I could do my, because I figured they were going to do training and whatnot. Like, I was like, I could shadow, like, the weekend before to, like, figure things out. And then she was like, yeah, we could get you as long as you're free, you know, the weekend before the 15th.
Sam give you training?
I don't know, maybe.
Did you train Sam?
Maybe. I can't
Dude,
remember.
How funny would that be? You train Sam, and now Sam's going to train you. Sam's like, yeah, this is Christian. I'm training him. Fun fact, he trained me.
That would be funny.
Christian just lost all his memory in a car accident, so now he's back.
So yeah, she was like, if you want to do that, that's fine. I was like, yeah, I'll let her know, because I wasn't sure if we had anything going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's like, yeah, then you can be on the schedule like right after you leave your other place, and you can seamlessly transition. And I was like, that sounds about like what I was thinking about.
Were they weekly, bi-weekly pay? What was that like there?
As a server, I don't know what the deal is now, but you get paid every day.
That's right, okay.
You get cash at the end of every shift. It might not be like that anymore.
Maybe not.
But...
Do you only know Sam there?
And one of the cooks, Rob.
Okay, he's still there?
Yeah, Rob's still there.
Did you see him? You say hi?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if someone's gonna tell him that I'm coming
It'd be
back.
really funny if you just walked in the kitchen and you're like, "Fuck's up, Rob?" And he's gonna be like, "What the hell are you doing here?"
It's funny because I saw Rob like maybe a year or two after I quit at Food Lion. He's like, "You gotta come back," and I was like,
Just walk in and be like, "Guess who's back? Make me some buffalo cauliflower right now."
"Oh my gosh, It's gonna be funny because like I'm interested. One, like since I haven't been in there, like I feel like I've lost. Like the
Your
memories
skills?
aren't lost. No, like
No, right, riding a bike, guarantee. Within 2 weeks, you'll be back to like you were.
Yeah.
Guarantee it.
It's just gonna be funny, like the difference in things. Like I could get away with. I mean, I was in charge. Like I could do whatever I wanted.
Oh my god. Well, damn. Now I'm about to have to start going to Union more again.
Well, yeah, I'm interested to see what happens with like the Chesapeake location and.
Yeah, dude. I didn't drive by the build or like the space that's gonna be, so I don't know what it's gonna look like. But it's a nice area, dude.
So what part of Chesapeake?
So it's the Dollar Tree headquarters. It's where Wasserhound is out there. Luce is out there.
Okay.
My barber's out there. Pale ale, not pale ale coffee, something like that. There's like 2 coffee places out there.
Pale Horse Coffee.
Pale Horse, there we go. No, Pale Ale is beer. Pale Horse is out there. But I can tell you really quick how long it's gonna take you to get there.
I want to show me it on a map because I'm interested to see the area of Chesapeake. Is it like near like Chesapeake and Pungo?
No. This is no. Texas Roadhouse type of
Like Greenbrier?
Yeah. Keystone.
Okay, I see.
This is it right there, right? First Watch is actually what it is. I said Dollar Tree, yeah, Greenbrier. So it's gonna be somewhere like I think in here.
Gotcha.
There's Luce, that's where I get my hair cut. Dollar Tree's over here and stuff. But I guess Dollar Tree's there. But to put in perspective,
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Greenbrier.
Yeah.
Put in Indian River High School is there.
Yeah,
Regent.
so like Sarah works like right there.
So yeah, Norfolk State. Like when I go there, I go this way, and then cook off there. Is where I go. But for us, just to give you 24. Put it say 30-minute drive. Traffic lights and stuff. It's what's going to take you.
Yeah.
You would go that way. You would hit highway.
Yeah.
Hook a left there on 64. Come down it.
Yeah.
And then you or you go back roads and take Lynn Haven Parkway.
Mm-hmm.
And so from Dam Neck. Like for you, you'd probably.
Did that say that was taking you down? Yeah,
for you, probably take Dam Neck. Honestly, to be honest.
Yeah, I could.
Because you'll be. Where the hell do you live? Right there.
Right there. Yeah.
There you are. So. Yeah, you'd probably come out here hooked down on Dam Neck.
It's funny because.
It'd be like it'd probably for you be 24 because it's like 10 minutes like to get your house out.
Yeah. What's funny is it's probably about the same time to go the interstate or.
Maybe.
Most of the time it is for Aries over there. Depending on the time of day. But yeah, that I'm interested and so this all comes back around to the point that I need more time because for example this week.
Yeah. I didn't put your address in, but obviously Hooters, and that's what it's looking like, at least from the Hooters,
yeah.
which is right by your house.
So it's the same almost, depending.
So he said it's a 30-minute drive out to that location.
Yeah.
Easy. And then I don't know if they would ever put you out in Norfolk or something.
Maybe. I'd much rather go to Chesapeake than Norfolk.
Oh, yeah. The parking is really bad at the Norfolk location.
I can imagine.
It's good, but the food good. But parking trash. And the parking for the Chesapeake one, there's a massive parking garage because it's Dollar Tree and stuff. So it's free.
Oh, nice.
So, boom, you got that.
Yeah.
And then Union has a nice size parking lot.
Gotcha. Yeah. So, this week, I was busy Monday evening doing life insurance stuff. So that was good. Finally got that all worked out.
Nice.
Or not all the way worked out, but we're getting there. But then Tuesday. What did I do Tuesday? Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, yeah. Tuesday I went down to Knott's Island, and Wednesday I went down to Knott's Island. We did 5 rows of 5 50-foot rows by 30 inches.
Oh, my God.
Of a yard and a half of compost a row, basically.
Oh my God,
so you're
massive.
talking like...
That's big.
Basically a 2x4.
We got 150 yards total then? You said 350s?
So they're 50 foot long at 1.5 yards a bed. So 5, 1.5. So that's 5 and then 2.5. So like 7.5 yards.
Oh my God.
And then the next day we did 6 beds, which is 6 and then 3, 9 yards. So
Yeah. Where'd you get all that compost?
that's all the compost we got from when Todd let us use the dump truck and he drove and we dumped all that compost down there. So we moved basically all but about a yard of it. And we're getting another load next week of 30, so 2 18s, which is 36 yards, and then a 40-yard dump of mulch. So I can, like, I'll try to remember to put it up on the screen, like just a picture of like some of the beds that we've made. So we got most of that compost moved. His fence came in, so we needed to put up this pretty big fence.
Put up a fence. I'm talking here. Metal?
Yeah, it's like deer fence, but it's sort of like chain link, but instead of it being chain link, it's like rubber.
Okay. I think
it's like black.
I can picture it.
About 6 foot tall, I want to say.
I can picture it.
And then he has critter fencing for the bottom that's like 2 foot. That's made out of wire, so things don't chomp through it. So we'll be able to finish hopefully those beds once we get that compost this upcoming Wednesday. We'll be able to fill the walkways with mulch and the outer edges probably with mulch. We just need to make sure we have like this Weed Guard Plus paper to put down to suppress any weeds. But I just need extra time, more flexible schedule, so that's why I needed to go, try to get a different job in Union. Seemed like the best place. But also with Union, I'm hoping, I told her that I would work like doubles. So, like, I could work, I was like, I'll work, like, 2 doubles.
Are you allowed to work over 40 hours a week there or no?
Yeah.
You can?
I don't think, well, I don't know.
Because, like,
I'm not sure.
Is that not a thing where it's like if you work 40 hours a week at a place, then they gotta, like, offer you benefits or something?
I think, I don't know. For most places, I thought it was just they don't want to pay overtime. Which...
I don't understand. Bug it.
I'm not sure. I know I used to work close to 40 hours, if not more, a week.
Okay.
Anyway,
that's cool. So you work doubles then?
Yeah. So I'll probably have like 1 or 2 doubles, and then I told her like I would take a shift or 2, and she's like, "Well, you can always pick up shifts." And so, see, like back, well, it was a little different. Well, it was a lot different, I assume, but back when I was there, like. If you're trying to give up a shift, like, you better have talked to everybody in the restaurant and already know where that shift's going. Because if you just put a shift up, like, yeah, right. Like, there weren't enough people to pick up your shift.
Yeah.
Like, you had to coordinate with somebody else to make sure.
It's like if
you were trading shifts.
When you put up a shift, you had already talked to someone about taking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't put it up there in hopes that someone was going to take it.
Where the only place that I've been where, like, where you could just put things up and they would just disappear was lifeguarding. Oh my gosh, people!
It was like fighting when
dude, the way that they had it set up is like I'm trying to remember, but it was like all through email, and you could like put up a shift, and then somebody would email you that they want your shift, and then you have to email them to be like, all right, this person's taking my shift, and then you send it, and like. it was a pretty coordinated system, and it worked really well. It sounds more complicated when I describe it like that, I feel like, but it was super. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, depending on what getting back into the swing of things is like and how much money I'm making, I'll figure that out. But yeah, then we'll hopefully have more time, like you were saying, to do things around my house and do things out there and all of it. Buy more Bitcoin.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm.
You gonna start asking for tips in Bitcoin instead of cash?
I don't know if I can yet. I'll have to get the feel for it.
Okay.
But then I'll just whip out the phone with the QR code.
Yeah. Like, hey, if you want a tip, I take Bitcoin. You tip in a Bitcoin.
Exactly. But yeah, and then today I went to therapy, like I said, and then
good stuff.
It's been a busy week. Yeah, it was good.
Damn. Good week for you.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you to start.
I got a 6-row cedar and a bed roller.
Oh, did those come? Yeah.
Yeah. They came in.
Have you used them?
No, I haven't used them. Well, I put them both together, and then I took the cedar and poured a bunch of spinach seeds in it, and then like rolled the back wheel, which is how it drops the seeds. And it's a learning curve, I think, because I obviously was just holding it and turning it, and I just couldn't tell if it was dropping all 6 seeds every time that I was spinning it. Also, like trying to get the seeds out of the cedar back into a thing. That's gonna be hard.
When we watched that video, the guy, did your thing come with like little tray funnel thing?
Yeah. And like it worked somewhat, but at the same time, like it's gonna be interesting to see how long it takes to really learn the nuances of all of it. But it's really cool. And then the bed roller is gonna be really nice because it has the 1-inch squares, and then I can put the tubes on it so that I can mark out certain areas on the bed, and it's coming along. Well, so we'll see what happens.
Well, good stuff. Good stuff is happening. Love it.
Good stuff is happening.
We love it. You got anything else you want to update, give, talk?
I don't think so.
Well, we can shift over here, wrapping it up to some topic cards. Pretty much, I think we need to buy a new deck. I think we need to buy a new deck.
Pretty much, I think we need to buy a new deck.
I think we should need to buy a new deck is what needs to happen. And after we like read one,
burn it.
I would say that, but then Grace could be pissed. So like toss it somewhere, like put it away. That's what we need. That's what needs to happen. But this week's topic card question is it more essential to develop beliefs or gain knowledge? It's an interesting kind of question.
I don't think we've had this one.
No, we haven't. We definitely haven't. I know we haven't. If you gain knowledge...
Develop beliefs...
Can't you just...
gain knowledge.
Can't you just gain knowledge of beliefs? I don't know.
That's pretty deep.
This is too deep for me.
Nah, this is the perfect.
This is more. Is it more essential to develop beliefs? Like, what are beliefs? I just think religious. Like, but we're talking like belief of like
flat Earth.
You buy more Bitcoin, the better. Like that's like
that's a belief in a way.
But I don't know. I'd say.
But let me tell you, you gain the knowledge, you're gonna gain the belief.
That's what I just said. That's what I said. I said, can you not just gain all the knowledge because the beliefs will come?
I mean,
can't your belief be knowledge?
Yeah.
I believe in knowledge.
I'm a full believer in knowledge.
I'm gonna choose gain knowledge. I feel like.
Yeah,
unless like belief is like believing in yourself. I don't.
Yeah, belief. Like I'm having a hard time with it. Like it almost reminds me of like faith, and I don't mean like faith in like religious, but like faith as in like you have to have some part of you that even when you like don't think it can happen, you think that it can happen, if that makes sense.
Not
like if
no, did not follow.
Like if you like there's no reason that you should have faith or believe that like for example, maybe I really shouldn't have thought, this isn't a great example, that I had a job. I didn't have a job.
But you believed it.
But I really...
Is there a difference between belief and believe?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think it's just two different versions of the same word.
English dictionary.
Latin did not help. I'm going to go with knowledge,
I'm going with knowledge.
But belief is good, too.
Yeah. But I just feel like you're going to gain beliefs from knowledge, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't know. That's a weird one. Is science or art... These are new. Is science or art more essential to humanity?
Oof. This could be debated forever.
What is art? Because right now I'm leaning... I'm leaning hard science right now. Right off the bat. But what is art?
I think...
Isn't science an art? Painting is an art.
Art is, like painting, music.
But the art of gardening, you know?
The science of gardening.
The art of stock trading.
The science of stock trading.
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean. It's almost more so the like abstract and the concrete.
Yeah.
It's like it's the yin and the yang.
Like, do you think science is like the facts of it, and the art is like the pushing the boundaries of like trying the new stuff? No, that sounded fucking weird.
No, I mean I know what you mean, because it sort of is. Like I heard I forget who it was. They talk about it, but it's like artists and musicians and people like that are making things that everybody can relate to and understand, made an example of in a way that isn't like
normal. Typical.
Yeah, like typical. It's like whether that's through art or through music or sculptures.
I'm still going science.
But honestly, like I feel like I would say science, but for some reason I'm like
art, man.
Art.
This is another one that's like kind of like too deep for me. I'm just like, what is art?
We make things way too deep. We're just like we really read into it.
Like, is chemistry or painting more essential to humanity? Like chemistry. Like that's the problem. I'm thinking. It's either I'm like, it's not even the surface. It's either the surface here and I'm in the fucking skies, or it's Mariana's Trench down below.
Yeah.
Like that's where I'm at. All right, one more.
Science it is.
I'm going science.
Science and knowledge.
Okay, these are also new. Maybe we don't need to do that. Maybe we should need to go through some of these like after, and then find the ones that we've done, and then see what we have left. No, we're not getting part of. Grace will be mad. If you could design and build a room of your own, what would it be like? An infinite room, just infinitely big. Infinitely big, just never ends. That's my room.
That's my room. The universe is my room.
Okay. I got this one. So many thoughts. So many different designs that come to mind. Sometimes I'm like, really want that like dark, like, or like, not dark, but it's like wood tones with like the green like colors in there, green accents, like almost like a cottage type of style, whatever it is. The windows coming through, some greenery, like, vines like on the inside, where we're planting some ground, shit like that, I probably could pull something up, but I really like that. And then there's sometimes where I like the bookshelves and surfboards, like
Yeah.
a beachier feel, cottage feel. Like that's the kind of, there's the two like I go in between a lot. Like something more earthy, cottage like, and then beachy book type of, like, this is gonna sound really weird, but like I feel like the Hamptons type of library, like house, like a mansion, but the room is like the library and stuff, but have more of a beach vibe to it.
Yeah.
Not like so pristine, like everything's in order.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, those are the two I go to.
The first thing that came to mind was like a big like geodesic dome.
Okay.
What do they call it? Is that what it's called?
Well, geodesic Bohemian. I don't know. What is geodesic? Or what is this dome? You want the room to be a dome?
It's like a massive dome.
All
Like,
glass. That type of stuff.
Glass. I think it might not be glass. It might be like a polycarbonate.
But it's like see-through.
Yeah, see through. It's a greenhouse.
I know what you're talking about now. Yes.
Like
Absolutely.
a massive one.
Okay.
And in that big room, obviously it's all like forest, food everywhere.
It's a big room.
Yeah.
Damn.
I thought about this. Now you're gonna build your house in the room.
Now you're gonna build the room in the room. A room within a room.
And you're gonna build your house in there, and then you're good now. That's my room.
Oh wow, so descriptive you are. Fuck. I'm gonna have to find shit on TikTok for you, man. I'm gonna have to find this type of stuff. I'm gonna need like I'm gonna type in green.
If
room.
I had to pick an actual room, honestly, like the very, very first thing that came to mind was my garage room that we built. But that's like so lame in comparison to like if you could build or design any room. But yeah, I would do something like a big greenhouse garden room.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend some
Grow a lot
time.
of plants, all sorts. I would make it tropical. I really wish. I think that would be something that would be insane. I don't know how much it would cost, but to make a big tropical dome in Virginia Beach where you grew like all sorts of tropical fruit all year long, and it just stayed
Pretty cool.
70 to 80 degrees all year long.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking freak out later. But I think that wraps it up.
I'm gonna freak out later.
I'm gonna fucking tweak out later after this. But that about wraps it up for Couch Surfing Podcast Season 3, Episode 7. No episode next week. Take a little break. Hopefully come back with a nice tan for us. Maybe some funny stories from the cruise.
When this episode probably airs, you'll be on your cruise.
Yeah. So we'll get some good stories. Maybe I'll be able to take some videos or pictures, stuff. But
You're going to have a good time.
we'll be good. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll catch y'all next time.
Peace.